What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel, Honest Diecast. Thank you guys for tuning in today. Shout out to all of our returning viewers and subscribers. Thank you. And welcome to any first-time viewers or new subscribers to the channel. Welcome. Today we are going to be opening and going through a mail call from Mr. Derek, better known as Honest Diecast, another channel here on YouTube that helped me get started and get to the position where I'm at today. So if you're not already a subscriber to Mr. Derek's channel, I'll put his channel right over here on the left, and I'll put a link in the description as well. Go check him out. Great channel. Does extremely entertaining and engaging live shows, which is what drew me to his channel, and just a plethora of top-notch customs and just crazy work. So definitely go check him out. He's also got a members only page, which is like, I think, a $5 a month subscription where he does giveaways on there, special members only content. So by all means, go check Mr. Derek and Honest Diecast out. So first up, we'll start small. Got a little package here all wrapped up. It's just gonna be a single loose card. Let's get this out and take a look. Boom, there it is. Yo, this thing is tough. So this is the Premium Pandem Supra. This came in the new box set. It comes with the Supra, a Porsche, and I can't remember what the other car is. But Mr. Derek was only after the Porsche, so he agreed to send this one over in the next package, and here it is. This thing is sick. I'm on the mission to collect or make sure I have all of the wide body kits, so all of the Pandem and Liberty Walk cars that Hot Wheels has done. So far I'm up to date, and this keeps me there, so thank you, Mr. Derek. But yeah, all in all, this thing is sick. This will be getting a wheel swap without a doubt, even though these black 10-spoke Rail Riders are actually really dope. Really nice wheel. Nice graphics on this one, that gunmetal gray paint. I could do without the Hot Wheels logo on the side, but it is what it is. Great exhaust detail on this one. They actually painted the tips silver. Tampered up tail lights look good. Toyota badge there in the middle. You get that Pandem wing as well, so really nice there. Your Pandem kit. I know on other models they did do rivets. It doesn't look like there's rivets on this one. Maybe a little bit on the front here, but for some reason the rear, I don't see any rivets on that side. Let's see if this side. Yeah, so it looks like they put rivets on the front but not on the rear, but no big deal. Take a look at the front. Nice tampered up headlights, Toyota badge there in the middle. All in all, gangster. Thank you, sir. This is definitely going to get swapped and put in the case. Probably got a couple sets of wheels on hand that will work well on this. Next up, we got a Premium and some bubble wrap. Some of you might know what that car is already. Let's get this out. Take a look. Boom. Hill Climbers Porsche 934.5. Sick. So Mr. Derek and I were talking, and I was going through looking at my Porsches, telling him what I had, and I realized that I don't have a 934.5 in my loose case. I know they did this as a Super in a mainline, but premium wise, I think it's this one and one other. So Derek said he had another one of these on hand. We agreed to just swap. I ended up sending him the new Boulevard Porsche that he hadn't found yet. So that was in a package that he just received the other day. So let's get this out, take a closer look. Boom, there she is. Really sick casting. So the 934.5 and the 935 are very similar. The difference being the 934.5 still has the classic 911 front end with the two round headlights and like the over fenders that go up, from the headlight back. whereas the 935 is a slant nose, doesn't have the two round headlights like this, but the rears are very similar, if not exactly the same. I know they're pretty close, but you do get that silhouette styling on the rear here. Super nice, that silhouette style wing. So let's take a look at the front. We get nice painted up headlights here, painted up turn signals there, your black molding here across the front bumper. We do get grill cutout down here and there and there. Unfortunately not painted black, but there is some texture to it. Looks like this whole front bumper is going to be part of the base for this casting. Your number 77 with your racing stripes. Take a look at this from the side. We get the nice white fan blade wheels. At least that's what I call them. I've heard other names for them, but I consider them fan blades. So really sick, nice touch. I like the white on white. Racing stripe coming all the way down. Good door handle detail. Mirrors on this casting, so that's legit. Go around to the rear. Nice, huge silhouette whale tail style spoiler. Again, your silhouette fenders here and here. And then the taillights on this casting are going to be part of the interior glass. And then this would be your exhaust, which is part of your base. And so they do give this casting some really nice engine detail underneath, because most of what you would see of the engine would be from underneath. You don't see much over the top. So you've got your headers coming off into your exhaust, your each bank of cylinders, transmission, some suspension detail, trailing arms and stuff. So really, really great detail. Love this casting. Had been looking for one for a while, but finding them for a good price is tough. So shout out to Mr. Derek for the trade on this one. Another Lucy to the collection. Last but not least, we got a Tarmac Works. This was from his members only giveaway for, I believe it was 15K subscribers, if I'm not mistaken. But let's get this out of the package, open her up, take a closer look. Boom. Porsche 935 K3 Numero Reserve livery. This thing is sick. So this was the 24-hour of Le Mans winner in 1979. This thing is bonkers. I can already see the engine and exhaust detail is crazy. Wow. Yes. So I have seen a video of this, as Derek is a huge Porsche guy, so he's definitely done a video on his model. So I've seen it before, but seeing it in person is definitely more shocking. So let's take a closer look, and then we'll get it off the base and do our roll test and take a look at that engine detail. So beautiful Numero Reserve livery. You've got your driver names up here along the top of the door. Good door handle detail, rigid mirrors on this one. You do get a little antenna here. All of your sponsors and branding throughout on the car. Number plate on the door. You get the fan blade style wheel here with the Dunlop tire lettering. Super sick. These are going to be staggered wheels, and they are staggered in real life as well. Probably like a 16 front, 17 rear, maybe a 17, 18. But all in all, they definitely replicated that well. Same fan blade style wheel with Dunlop tires on the front as well. Shell livery, you've got your lighting down here in the front bumper, so protected by an outer lens, and then you've got a very, very bright light back in here. So really sick. Of course, being a 24-hour car, they do race at night. Depending on where they're racing, you can have up to 8 hours of nighttime, so gotta have strong, dependable lighting. Mesh grille here on the front too, which is really nice, and some venting here on the hood. They didn't cut it out, but again, we've talked about that on 1/64 scale, and cutting those out and then weakening that metal. So windshield wiper detail looks pretty decent there. You've got your Porsche Kremer banner across the top of the front window. Take a look inside. Looks like there is a cage, so you can see the cage running through there and then up through here. Down on that side over there as well. You can see some more detail down in there. See if we can see anything more from the other side. Go around to the rear. So right off the bat, like, you see all of this exhaust detail, like your turbos coming out, your downpipes. These would probably be dump tubes. Tail lights are going to be lensed up, it looks like. So your brake, reverse, turn signal, venting for the wide body, venting here for the rear duckbill, large upper spoiler there, all of your branding and sponsors, Bosch, Bilstein, Dunlop. So really, really sick. Let's get this thing off of the base, do a roll test, and take a look at that really extremely detailed engine from underneath. Boom, there it is. Sick. So looks like fronts are solid rollers. Rear, a little bit frozen. So yeah, wheel's not rolling. The tire is, but the wheel is not, unfortunately. But no big deal. Not a huge issue. Most tarmac works aren't rollers, so I wasn't really expecting it to. But we always test it out just so that we can pass that information on to you guys out there. And let's go ahead and take a look at this engine detail. So very similar as far as what we saw on the Hot Wheels. Obviously way more detail. But you've got each bank of cylinders here and here, your headers coming off, or your turbo manifolds in this case. Turbo manifold there. It's going to go into your turbine housing of the turbo, and then boom, you have your downpipes coming out the middle. And it looks like there's a little pipe here, so that would be off of your wastegate down in here. So you can see the wastegate runs off of the manifold. So here's your manifold, runs into the collector, which spins the turbine. And then here you have your wastegate. And the wastegate basically has a spring, and it determines, based off exhaust pressure, when that spring opens, and it will dump any extra boost. So if you have an 8-pound spring in this wastegate, you're going to get 8 pounds of boost. Anything past that will push the spring open, and all the excess gas will dump out of this little tube here. So really, really sick. The detail on this is outrageous. And so because it is a twin turbo, you have another wastegate over here. So second wastegate, second dump tube. This is your, let's see. So your exhaust housing there, your compressor is over here. So the filter would be tucked up underneath. So it's going to suck air in, compress it through this, throw that into the engine, combust out of the combustion into the exhaust manifold, out of the turbo here, spin this turbine, and then the exhaust gas will come out of the turbine and out of these pipes. Crazy. Insane. We even get a little tow hook on here. Transmission detail looks amazing. Axles and suspension detail, rear trailing arms, etc. And then this one looks like it's held together with 3 screws. So 1, 2, 3. So it could come apart. We could probably mess with these wheels, but I'm really not like hell bent on it rolling. So I'm good with it how it is. So this one, again, one in a givey. Super lucky. Shout out to Honest Diecast for doing that for his followers and subscribers there. And members, much appreciated, man. So if you guys, again, aren't a member or aren't already subscribed to his channel, go check him out. Great, great, great channel. We'll set this one in the back. Guys, let me know down in the comments what you thought about the cars we showed today. Again, huge shout out to Honest Diecast, sending that little box over. Love it. Much appreciated on the trade here, the Lucy there. Like I said, we just take care of each other back and forth. He has something I need. I have something he needs. We have no issue sending it to each other. By his motto, it's about the cars, not the money. So hopefully you guys live by that same motto out there in the collecting world. And don't get greedy. Help your friends out. Don't worry about what the potential price is, right? Worry about what you got invested in it. If you paid retail, it's retail. That's it. And then treat your homeboys and your people like that. So thank you guys again for tuning in. If you haven't already, don't forget to smash that like button. We appreciate you. Also, don't forget to go check out Honest Diecast channel. Give him a subscribe and a potential sign up for a membership. And we'll see you guys all very soon on the next one. One love.